I am literally very, very excited to be doing this review because I feel like it would have been really much more interesting if I was doing it with somebody that has already watched the show, the reality series. I don't know how to even call it, but there's a lot. I actually have my notes. I have 10 points that I have 10 points I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be pouring myself some juice because, you know, it's going to be a long ride. See, from the trailer of the series, it was so nice. I was like, proud African. Like we are doing it. Like it was so nice. It was really like, it was very professional, very like enticing. Like okay, I want to watch this. I want to watch this. And now that I've watched, I'm like, so firstly, I want to talk about the issue between Annie and how she's bringing up her kids, and Kodzi and her daughter, her 15-year-old daughter, that is staying by herself in her own apartment. I was equally watching them, and Kodzi was like, her daughter is staying alone. I'm like, your daughter is staying alone at 15 years. I still young. Like no matter what, she's still 15 and she's already staying alone. So I also felt like nah, like it's not really it. So I was really happy when Andile and Annie were like, like nah, that's not it. Anyways, times are changing, times are evolving. I believe that every parent brings up their child in the way that they want to bring up their child. So if that's how she feels like she's going to make her daughter more comfortable with her, or her daughter is more open with her, then so be it. But at the same time, I feel like there's some things equally that we need to be very serious about, or that we need to be more cautious about. I'm not a parent though. Now I'm here talking as if I'm having a child, but I really feel like from what I've observed, it is it is just somehow. But anyways, what do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think about Kodzi and her 15-year-old daughter living in her own apartment already at 15 years old? Like, she's literally staying alone, different from her mom. What do you think about that? As for me, Simon and Zari. These people are literally telling us that there's nothing going on. But it's not about what you say. It's about the actions, it's about the gestures, it's about how you're doing. And like that his party when Zari walked in. You could literally feel the way he just changed, like he was just calm, just subtle, just I was like, and you're telling us that there's nothing going on. And you want us to believe that there's nothing going on. I really feel like maybe Diamond, there's still something there. Like for both of them, there's still something there for Diamond, there's still something there for Zari, but they are just behaving that kind. Well, we're cool, we are co-parenting. Because at the party, he invited Zari. And at the same time, Nadia is there and he's trying to make Nadia be like, oh, I like you. And then he invites Zari and then everything is just awkward. And I'm also feeling like really bad for Nadia, equally like, so I don't understand. What do you mean? As you say, we respect what you say. So what do you think? But I feel like there's still something. The whole issue with Nadia and Nadia's boyfriend that is overseas, and then Diamond, and like I feel like that's the problem that some of us ladies face, because Nadia has a boyfriend who is abroad. He's overseas in America, and then Nadia is in South Africa there. And then Diamond is there, and it's like Diamond is showing interest. Diamond is making that kind. No, I'm interested in you. I'm interested in you. And then at the same time now, it's true. Like Nadia is in a relationship, but she's just kind of giving a listening ear. Okay, let me just hear what he has to say about the whole situation. Let me just hear what he has to say. And then during Diamond's party, he invites Zari. And from what they were saying, he didn't even look at, like, he didn't even speak to Nadia the whole time. And then equally, I'll be like, okay, you're telling me, I'll also be hurt. it showed that we're not in a relationship or not doing anything, but I'll also be hurt kind of. You tell me that you're interested in me, and then we're having a gathering, and then you invite your baby mama. Let me just call it like invite your baby mama, and then everybody can clearly see that you guys are still like they see something, and then Nadia just then she's like, this guy. I felt like it was embarrassing for her as well. It was really embarrassing. Like, how would he just do that? Like, why would they just do that? And Nadem Sabi Kudi. It's like Kuti is in everybody's business. Kuti is here, Kuti is here, Kuti is here. Like she's just everywhere. Something happens somewhere. She has already gone to meet this person up and have a discussion with the person. Something happens here. She has already gone this way and she's having a discussion with the person. So I just feel like she's just in everybody's business. And at the same time, like watching this show, I don't know how much of a reality show it is. It's that it is their lives. But at the same time, I'm just like, man, this is too beautiful, or this is too like it's too good to be real. It's too good to be true. Like okay, people actually live their lives like this. Wow. But either ways, Kudzi, I feel like Kudzi was just in everybody's business. So I was not really like from the start. I was not really feeling her. I have cough, so my voice is a little bit, but I had to do this video, so we're just going to ride on. Annie is a very, very, very enduring wife. From what she has said, what she has gone through in her marriage, everything, 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 she's really enduring, because that's a lot. Like you are with someone, and then your child is his feet, or did she say foot? And it's just like, Jesus, where do all those other children come from? I'm not here to judge anybody. It's just me reacting to what they are showing. So I'm just like, nah, she's really enduring, and thumbs up to her. Like, let her just keep on, and she's really holding her marriage firm. Like, no matter what, she's just like, this marriage is going to continue thriving. No matter the, in fact, we're there for the ups and downs. Like, literally, the vows, like, till death to us part. She's like, till death to us part. So that's really what I really like about her. The fact that she's really ready to hold her marriage. Like, nothing is going to come between us, no matter what. That's so admirable about her, that particular aspect. Then there's the issue of Andile, Zari, and the Andile and the two baby mamas. I don't understand. Hey, is my voice so bad? Sorry. I don't understand how, okay, first of all, when I just saw Andile, I was like, oh, nice guy. He was just looking small, nice. I was just like, no, this is a nice guy. And I still like him up to now. I still like up to now. But I was so surprised when he organized that his party, and I was like, Andile, two baby mamas. Like, I did not expect that. What's this trend about people having baby mamas? It's becoming a lot. Like, what's this? Can you not just get married and settle? Or not get married at all and just be there? Why are you having children with different women, and you're having, until you're inviting both of them to your party, and then at the same time you're having something going on with Zari, and then Zari is having something going on with Diamond, and then Diamond is your friend, but you're still like, you have to go for Zari. And I'm like, Andile, what are you doing? Is Diamond not your friend? Like, there are a lot of other women. Why only Zari? And to think that at first he was advising Diamond kind of, oh, that time that they were having a conversation when they went to play golf, and we're like, no, there's still something. Like, do you think that you guys can still go on? So I'm just surprised that now Andile is showing interest in Zari, and he's really like ready to go forward and be like, he's going to talk to Diamond about it. I'm like, okay, bruh, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Time, that issue of the train, Kudzi and her attitude, when Zari was making her speech, I was a little bit confused because I did not understand why Kudzi was making faces when Zari, because Zari literally, like Zari just said, thank you guys for honoring my invite. And then Kudzi just started behaving strangely. And for me, I was like, but what's the problem? What's wrong with the statement that she made? Personally, I did not see what was wrong with the statement that Zari made. So I don't understand why there was all that attitude from Kudzi. I tried to understand when she was explaining that, okay, Zari is trying to feel like she's over everybody, like they are all friends and stuff like that. I understand that point, but I don't understand how it's relating to what Zari did at that particular moment when she was like, thank you for honoring my invite. She's the one that invited you guys, so what's wrong in her saying that thank you for honoring my invite? I do not see any problem with that. I don't know why the attitude that, because I don't know, it was not, for me it was not necessary. And then now everything just became horrible. And then it was just Swanky was just, he was so annoyed and he could not just help it. He just had to pour out his anger on everybody, like express his feelings about everything that was going on. I understand Swanky's point of view because that from that point it just created so much division. And equally, like I just got to understand from this whole issue that there's a lot of meaning that is lost when information is transferred from one person to the other. Like when Kudzi now went on to go and explain to Nadia, kind of, this is what, because I understood why Nadia did not show up first of all. You know, when you're not vibing with somebody, just stay your own end. So that you don't cause any trouble, you don't cause any problem. So I understood why Nadia did not show up. It was, yeah, it was understandable of her. So when Kudzi now went to Nadia to go and explain to her what was happening on the plane, on the train, she now said that Gary was like, thank you guys for having me, for coming on my train. But that's not what Zari said. But that's what Kudzi said to Nadia. And so Nadia just now understood him in a whole different way. Because Nadia now was asking questions like, oh, like she insinuated that that was her train, like she owns a train. Meanwhile, that's not what Zari even said. So it means that from what Kuti came and told Nadia now, Nadia just had now a whole different perspective of what happened. Zari just said, thank you guys for honoring my invite. And I think that it's very normal to thank people for coming when you're the one that brought them together. She literally made invitations and gave it, and gave Shuen and gave it to them. So I'm like, Kuti, like, was it really necessary? All the drama, like from that, everything just became, and from there, now that Zari is now kind of being excluded from the group. I think that is fair. But at the same time, she just like, well, if that's what you guys want to do, then so be it. I'm just like, sorry. And delay and the vows and Two-Face at the wedding, everything was just so beautiful. I mean, like, I was literally feeling like crying. My eyes were actually wet because everything was so beautiful. The way Andile was speaking, the way Two-Face spoke, the way Annie spoke, everything was just so beautiful. And then the children, the facial expression of the little daughter, he also felt like she was about to cry. Everything was just so nice. It was really nice. It was really nice to watch. And Andile again, and Zari, and Diamond, that whole mix up at the end of the series. I'm like, how is this thing going to end? I like Andy Lee, but I don't understand. Like, is your friend? Your friend literally has two. Your friend has two kids with this lady. Is that your only? Is that your only choice? Can you not choose somebody else? Must she be the one? And then he comes and he meets Diamond there, and now he's forced to explain to Diamond at that point, like, okay, we have been doing some talking. I just like the way Zari explained herself. I'm sure she understood that, okay, Andele had to do some explaining to Diamond. And so she just used that excuse of making him a drink to just leave the area so that so that they should have a talk. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, is Diamond, is it right for Diamond to be upset? It's true that he involved his family by the same, but it can really be bizarre. Imagine that you have kids with this woman, and so you come to our house all the time to visit your kids, and then when you're coming to our house, you're meeting your own friend there who is in a relationship now with that lady. It's really bizarre. So I don't really know how to feel about it. But notwithstanding, I still like Andile. But Andile, I don't know, just be wise. Just be wise about what you're going to do next. So this really just ended on a very, I'm sure we are all waiting to see how it's going to go, how things are going to go. So when that season 2 is out, I'll be back here. I'll be back here for us to have another chat about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you are listening to me right now, please kindly subscribe, kindly like, and leave a comment down below. Thank you.